What is up, Llama Alert Nation? I'm the almighty pointed bearded gnome lord of YouTube, and your cringy racist man-child of a host with an incredibly stupid name that would be suitable for a 14-year-old's first account name on Xbox Live, Killer of Brain Cells Cumstar. Let's get right into the news. For our top story today is crazy and pornographic. Over the weekend, while on their secret honeymoon to the sandy beaches of California, infamous YouTube cyberbully with outdated early 2000s boy band hair, also known as the leader of the reptilian army and the ultimate cancer-spreading cyber Hitler of the internet, LeafyIsHere, as well as other YouTube cyberbully / deep voice British animated fox furry cunt with, if even possible, even more fucking retarded hair Pyrocynical, were caught getting drunk as fuck off Smirnoff Ice and Mike's Hard Lemonade. And then after getting drunk, they then proceeded to molest and gang rape a black autistic paraplegic Down syndrome 5-year-old llama with AIDS and cancer. And if that wasn't crazy or terrible enough, they then went on to post nude photos of the 4-year-old llama onto their Tumblr. Now this crazy story was brought to us by an anonymous source over the weekend. But unfortunately, our staff over here at Lawsuit Alert were so caught up in our weekly ritual of threatening to sue smaller YouTube channels and getting into pointless, childish, juvenile flame wars on Twitter that by the time we went to investigate the story and check out the scandalous sexual pictures for ourselves, they had already been removed from Leafy and Pyro's gay fan art bromance Tumblr shrine. However, the anonymous source who gave us this crazy story was actually there at the scene of the incident, where Leafy and Pyro anally penetrated the 3-year-old llama, and he has agreed to give his eyewitness testimony and account as to exactly what happened. Our source, who wishes to keep his real name anonymous and simply goes by his Twitter username, completely real and legitimate Twitter username 420LOL Smoke Weed Everyday 69, made this highly professional testimony. He said, "I saw them do it." In addition to our anonymous source's highly professional and most surely legitimate eyewitness testimony, our witness also gave us a photo that he secretly took on his iPhone before, instead of going to the police with this information as a pussy would do, did what any reasonable, logical, and law-abiding citizen should do in a situation like this, and messaged us this information and the scandalous photo to Llama Alert through Twitter. Now obviously, due to the pornographic nature of this photo, we have to censor it for YouTube. But here is the scandalous photo in question. Now upon a quick inspection, it's obvious and clear that the two men in this photo are in fact Leafy and Pyro. And it is also extremely clear that they are indeed mercilessly fucking the shit out of this poor, defenseless 2-year-old baby llama. Ladies and gentlemen, with our eyewitnesses' testimony, as well as the most surely legitimate and definitely not photoshopped image that has been presented to us, we have more than sufficient and concrete evidence to satisfy our standards here at definitely well-researched and factually accurate News Alert to make a public announcement of LeafyIsHere and Pyrocynical's crime and to openly accuse them of pedophilia. Now, as our fans are highly aware of, we here at Creepily Overly Interested in the topic of pedophilia in general alert, especially myself in particular, do not tolerate pedophilia, especially when it comes from large, popular YouTubers. It is sick and disgusting when large, popular YouTubers like Leafy and Pyro can get away with such a heinous crime, simply because they are large, popular YouTubers, and people are afraid to speak up against them just because they're large, popular YouTubers, and are afraid of getting dislike bombed by their massive horde of bandwagoning mob mentality herd of sheep for fans. Fortunately, we here at Llama Alert are not the only ones with the courage to talk about this topic. For this incident has also caught the attention and has sparked outrage from the Black Llamas Matter community. The Deli Llama, the life-size llama constructed out of various meats and cheeses, and who serves as the Black Llamas Matter spiritual leader and official spokesperson, posted this on their official Facebook page. They said, "It's an outrage. Whenever a white llama gets abused, shot, or raped, the story receives widespread coverage and gets shown on every major news station. Whereas if a black llama gets abused, shot, or raped, the story is lucky just to be briefly mentioned on some second-rate YouTube news channel. It's a scandal, and we demand justice." I personally couldn't agree more. Unfortunately, that's all the information we have on this story at the time, until we can make contact with Leafy and Pyro to get their side of the story. In fact, 3.5 minutes before we aired this episode of Pedo Alert, we attempted to make contact with Leafy and Pyro by carrier pigeon. But unfortunately, we have yet to receive any sort of response from either of them. Now, simply from my personal past experiences in these types of situations, it seems to me that the only reason why someone wouldn't willingly and voluntarily come onto our show in order to clear their name is because they most certainly have something to hide. Regardless, we'll have more information and updates on this story in the days to come, especially if this story and video gets a shit ton of views and makes us a huge buttload of money. Also in the news, another generic stupid bullshit alert story about someone of little to no importance, relevance, or significance whatsoever, whom you've never even heard of before and don't give a single fuck about, uploading a video or posting a random ass picture onto the internet, and people talking about it on Twitter. Also in the news, legendary video game reviewer and professional parakeet breeder JonTron Safari, after a long hiatus of eating pizza and doing stupid bullshit on his channel with this asshat, finally posted this on his MySpace. He said, "I am happy and proud to announce that my next non-sponsored, non-stupid bullshit but actual game review that my channel used to be known for will be completed and uploaded by the end of August of 2043. Also in the news, JonTron's beard recently won first place at the 42nd annual YouTube Video Game Reviewer Neckbeard Awards, narrowly beating out strong competitors Cashew Butter, Let's Player, Brutal Goose, and the Mountain Hiker from Pokemon, as well as the rest of these people, who I've included just so I have a legitimate excuse to put all their names in the tags and title of this video, in order to get as much potential ad revenue and views as possible. Also in the news, Markiplier changes his hair for the 93rd and a third time just this week in his continuous attempt to break the world record of dyeing one's hair every single color in the existence of the universe. Also in the news, popcorn sales during the last few years have skyrocketed in the United States, leaving our highly proficient research team over here at I'm Running Out of Ideas for this joke alert completely baffled as to the cause. And finally in the news, and this is the part of Melodrama Alert where we turn down the music because we're about to get into some heavy shit. For I am sorry to inform our viewers and fans of Melodrama Alert that YouTube legend Hummer 3 Half-Life 3 Predictions Super Dorky Beanie Man was found dead in his home today from what apparently appears to have been a severe sodium overdose, which medical experts claim to have been caused from continuous months of incredible, immense saltiness. due to the fact that Leafy and Pyro's channels have gained vastly more subscribers and views than his, which eventually led to his salty, briny, inevitable death. Now, while the YouTube community at large has come to honor and give respect to this fallen YouTube legend, many people have expressed their concerns as to what will happen to Ethan's dear, long-time, sweet and beloved pet llama Gila. But I am happy to announce that members of the YouTube community, as well as Llama Alert and the Black Llamas Matter Foundation, have come together and have created a community-driven campaign to find Ethan's pet llama Gila a new home. Ladies and gentlemen, and the vast hordes of prepubescent boys who make up the majority of our fanbase here on Llama Alert, that's it for the news today. If you love Llama Alert because you have a severe mental disorder, or simply due to having an IQ under 75, make sure you slap a like on this video. Also, we are bringing back the Giveaways for Likes campaign. So if this video can reach 420,069 likes, I will donate $1, a bowl of popcorn, and 1 free carton of pea fuel to the Black Llamas Matter community. And finally, due to the fact that I'm a highly egotistical bastard who feels the need to announce just how many subscribers I've accumulated up to this exact moment in time at the end of every single video, Llama Alert Nation, now over 1,455,937.5 subscribers! Also, use code COME and buy P Fuel. If you're a gamer and you're thirsty and need energy to play those games, use code COME and buy P Fuel. Use P Fuel to power your car. Got dirty windows? Don't use Windex, use P Fuel. Bathe in P Fuel. Give P Fuel to your friends and family for their birthdays, for Christmas. Use code COME. And if you don't use code COME to buy P Fuel, then fuck you. Fuck the fans who don't use code COME to buy P Fuel. If you don't use code COME, then I seriously hope you die of cancer. I hate every single one of you who doesn't use code COME to buy P Fuel. No sarcasm, no joking, fuck the fans. Thank you. But seriously, use code COME, buy P Fuel.